Hollywood has long promised fame and fortune, drawing countless dreamers to its glittering lights. Yet behind the allure of the entertainment industry lies a shadowed side that even the brightest stars can't escape. From mysterious deaths to puzzling disappearances, some of Hollywood's most dramatic tales remain unsolved, leaving haunting questions that no script could invent. Among these mysteries are tragic ends like those of Superman star George Reeves and beloved actress Natalie Wood, whose deaths still raise eyebrows decades later. Others, like the unexplained disappearance of actress Jean Spangler, only deepen Hollywood's mystique. In today's video, we are going to unveil the real reasons and culprits behind these mysteries that remained unsolved for many years. Stay with us and don't forget to subscribe. Roscoe Arbuckle. Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle was a beloved star of the silent movie era, known for his comedic talent and warm screen presence. However, his career took a tragic turn after he was accused of causing the death of actress Virginia Rappe, 30, following a Labor Day weekend party on September 5, 1921. According to some accounts, Rappe became ill during the gathering at Arbuckle's hotel suite, and while some said she seemed distressed, others reported she simply felt unwell and later went home to rest. She sadly passed away 4 days later due to a ruptured bladder and secondary peritonitis. Accompanied to the party by her acquaintance Bambina Maud Delmont, Rappe's sudden illness and passing sparked intense media attention, with Delmont accusing Arbuckle of harming Rappe. Despite 3 trials and extensive public scrutiny, Arbuckle was eventually acquitted of all charges. In fact, his final jury took only minutes to clear him of guilt, citing insufficient evidence, with witnesses suggesting that Rappe's death might have been due to pre-existing health issues. Tragically, although Arbuckle was legally cleared, the scandal had an irreparable impact on his career, and he struggled to return to his former glory before passing away in 1933 at the age of 46. To this day, Virginia Rappe's sudden death remains a point of mystery and speculation, but Arbuckle's legacy serves as a poignant reminder of the complex intersection between fame, public perception, and the unrelenting pressures of Hollywood. William Desmond Taylor. The shocking murder of William Desmond Taylor, a respected silent film director and actor, is one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries. On February 1, 1922, Taylor was found dead in his Los Angeles home, having been shot in the back with a small-caliber pistol. The case quickly became a media sensation, with a list of potential suspects that included several high-profile figures, adding to intrigue and scandal. Among those linked to the case were actresses Mabel Normand, who was reportedly the last person to see Taylor alive, and Mary Miles Minter, 19, whose affectionate letters to Taylor were discovered in his home after his death. Speculation grew around Minter and her mother, Charlotte Shelby, but no conclusive evidence ever linked either to the crime. Despite intense scrutiny, the investigation was hindered by alleged corruption and crime scene mishandling, which ultimately left the case unresolved. Taylor was a well-regarded figure in the industry, seen by his peers as a talented filmmaker and an early Hollywood pioneer. His tragic end amidst a tangled web of Hollywood glamour, jealousy, and unfulfilled ambition remains an unsolved puzzle, leaving historians and fans alike to wonder, who was truly responsible? Elizabeth Short. The unsolved murder of Elizabeth Short, widely known as the Black Dahlia, is one of Hollywood's most unsettling mysteries. At only 22 years old, the aspiring actress was discovered on January 15, 1947, in an empty lot in Los Angeles. The details of her death were so unusual that they drew massive public interest and media attention, and the investigation was clouded by numerous rumors and misleading reports. Many tips and suspects surfaced over the years, but none led to a solid answer. One person, Leslie Dillon, was held briefly as a suspect but later released due to lack of evidence. Even today, the case draws new theories and confessions, yet the mystery endures. Elizabeth Short's story remains a haunting reminder of a tragic Hollywood case that may never be solved. Thomas Ince. Thomas Ince, a groundbreaking filmmaker and producer often called the father of the Western, met a sudden and mysterious end on November 19, 1924, at age 42. Ince was aboard the luxurious yacht of media tycoon William Randolph Hearst, celebrating his birthday with a group of Hollywood's elite. While the official report attributed his death to heart trouble, stories soon circulated suggesting a different, more dramatic cause. According to rumors, Hurst was fiercely protective of actress Marion Davies, his longtime companion. When he allegedly suspected an affair between Davies and comedian Charlie Chaplin, Hurst confronted the pair in a fit of jealousy. Some say a shot was fired in the ensuing chaos, with Ince accidentally caught in the line of fire. Another version claims Hurst mistook Ince for Chaplin in the heat of the moment. A third theory suggests that a struggle on the yacht led to an accidental discharge. Although no evidence supported these theories, the intrigue surrounding Ince's death has kept Hollywood historians and fans guessing. The exact events remain one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries, leaving Thomas Ince's untimely passing shrouded in speculation. Thelma Todd. On December 16, 1935, actress Thelma Todd was found dead in her car inside the garage of actress Jewel Carmen, who was the ex-wife of Todd's business partner and rumored lover, Roland West. Known for her roles in hit films like Monkey Business, Todd was just 29 years old. Officials concluded that she died from carbon monoxide poisoning, likely due to either warming up her car or using the heater for warmth. However, her friends doubted she would end her own life, noting that Todd had been in good spirits, with a thriving restaurant, a new film contract, and Christmas presents in her car. Reports also surfaced of Todd having an unpleasant encounter with her ex-husband, Pat DiCicco, that night, and a bloody lip was found on her when her body was discovered. Despite these odd details, authorities ultimately ruled her death as accidental. A grand jury probe couldn't confirm foul play, and the case was closed without any clear answers. Even after all these years, questions remain, and Todd's mysterious death still intrigues Hollywood fans. Lana Turner. On April 4, 1958, a dramatic incident in the home of Hollywood star Lana Turner led to the death of her boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato. Turner's 14-year-old daughter, Cheryl Crane, reportedly stabbed Stompanato with a kitchen knife during an argument between Turner and her boyfriend. Stompanato, who was known to have ties to organized crime, had allegedly been violent with Turner, which fueled speculation that Cheryl acted in defense of her mother. The event sparked a massive media sensation, as Turner was a well-known actress, and Stompanato's alleged underworld connections added intrigue. At the inquest, both Lana Turner and the well-known gangster Mickey Cohen were called to testify, attracting a crowd of journalists who packed the courtroom. Cheryl Crane was ultimately found to have acted in self-defense, and her actions were ruled justifiable homicide. Despite the court's decision, rumors circulated for years suggesting that Lana Turner herself may have been involved in the incident. Some speculated she had committed the act and allowed her daughter to take the blame. However, Cheryl Crane continued to assert in her 1988 memoir that she alone was responsible, putting to rest some of the ongoing public speculation surrounding this tragic chapter in Hollywood history. George Reeves. George Reeves, best known as television's first Superman in Adventures of Superman during the 1950s, captivated audiences with his superhero role. However, his personal life was far from heroic. Reeves struggled financially after the series ended, facing challenges with typecasting and difficulties finding new roles. On June 16, 1959, Reeves was found dead from a gunshot wound in the upstairs bedroom of his Los Angeles home. The incident occurred between 1:30 and 2 a.m., while a small gathering, including his fiancée Leonore Lemon and friends, continued downstairs. Police initially reported the death as self-inflicted, suggesting Reeves had been depressed due to limited job prospects. Despite the ruling, questions quickly arose. Reeves's mother openly doubted he would take his own life, and friends speculated about alternative scenarios. Some theories focused on his relationship with Toni Mannix, a married woman whose husband, Eddie Mannix, was a powerful MGM executive. These connections led to speculation that Reeves's death could have involved foul play. The 2006 film Hollywoodland even explored the possibility of Reeves's death being something other than self-harming. While no definitive answers have emerged, Reeves's mysterious passing continues to intrigue Hollywood historians, remaining one of the Golden Age's unsolved mysteries. Bob Crane. Bob Crane, star of the popular 1960s TV show Hogan's Heroes, was found tragically murdered on June 29, 1978, at the age of 49. Crane was discovered in his apartment, having suffered a fatal injury to the head, reportedly from a heavy object. Suspicion quickly fell on his friend, John Henry Carpenter, who had been helping Crane film personal videos. However, Carpenter was not charged until years later, in 1994. During the trial, the evidence presented was not strong enough for a conviction, and Carpenter was acquitted. The mystery continued to fuel public curiosity, even becoming the subject of the 2002 film Autofocus, which explored possible motives in the complex friendship between Crane and Carpenter. Carpenter passed away in 1998, still maintaining his innocence, but many remain convinced he was involved. Others believe the true culprit has never been identified. To this day, Crane's case stands as one of Hollywood's most mysterious unsolved crimes, leaving fans and investigators alike searching for answers. Natalie Wood. On November 29, 1981, actress Natalie Wood joined her husband, Robert Wagner, and her Brainstorm co-star, Christopher Walken, on a yacht trip off Catalina Island. The evening took a tragic turn after a night of socializing and an argument between Wagner and Walken. According to Wagner, Wood went to bed during the disagreement, but when he later went to check on her, she was missing. Hours later, Wood's body was found in the water, and her death was initially ruled as an accidental drowning. However, in 2011, the case was reopened when Dennis Davern, the yacht's captain, told NBC News that he believed the argument might have contributed to her death. Following a 9-month investigation, Wood's official cause of death was revised to drowning and other undetermined factors. The LA County Coroner's Office noted that bruises on Wood's body could have occurred before she entered the water, but they could not determine the exact circumstances. To this day, her tragic passing remains a source of intrigue, with unanswered questions surrounding the events of that night. Jack Nance. Jack Nance, known for his role in David Lynch's Eraserhead, passed away alone in his South Pasadena, California, apartment on December 30th, 1996, under unusual circumstances. Just the day before, Nance had told friends about an altercation with 2 men at a donut shop, where he was reportedly punched in the head. Later, he went home complaining of a headache. The following day, Nance was found deceased, with the cause determined as a subdural hematoma from blunt force trauma. Adding to the mystery, it was noted that Nance had been under the influence of alcohol at the time of his death, leading some to consider the possibility that he may have accidentally injured himself. His passing marked a dramatic and tragic end to his life, which had included both celebrated work in Lynch's projects and personal hardships, including the loss of his wife, Kelly Jean Van Dyke, in 1991. To this day, Nance's untimely death remains a point of speculation, with fans and friends remembering his unique presence in Hollywood. Biggie Smalls. Christopher Wallace, famously known as the notorious B.I.G. or Biggie, was a celebrated rapper whose life was tragically cut short on March 9, 1997. At just 24 years old, Biggie was killed in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. Witnesses described the suspect as a man in a blue suit and bow tie, driving a Chevrolet Impala SS, who reportedly fired 4 shots that struck Biggie. Many believe that Biggie's death may have been connected to the drive-by shooting of his fellow rapper, Tupac Shakur, who was killed in Las Vegas just months earlier, in September 1996. However, despite years of investigation and speculation, the Los Angeles Police Department has not been able to solve Biggie's murder. In December 2012, the department released his autopsy report, hoping it might offer new insights, but no new leads emerge. Biggie's murder remains unsolved, leaving fans and loved ones seeking answers to this day. Jean Spangler. Jean Spangler, an aspiring actress and dancer in 1940s Hollywood, vanished on October 7, 1949, under mysterious circumstances. That evening, she left her Los Angeles home, informing her sister-in-law that she was meeting her ex-husband to discuss a late child support payment and then heading to a night shoot for a film. However, studio records later confirmed that no such shoot was scheduled. Spangler was last seen at a local grocery store around 6 p.m. 2 days later, her purse was discovered near the Ferndale entrance to Griffith Park, with one handle torn, suggesting a possible struggle. Inside was a handwritten note addressed to Kirk, stating, "Can't wait any longer. Going to see Dr. Scott. It will work best this way while Mother is away." The note ended with a comma, indicating it was unfinished. Despite extensive investigations, including interviews with acquaintances and searches of the park, no further evidence was found. The identities of Kirk and Dr. Scott remain unknown, and theories about her disappearance range from a botched medical procedure to potential connections with organized crime. To this day, Gene Spangler's fate remains one of Hollywood's enduring unsolved mysteries, The Exorcist set. Rumors of curses on film sets are often easy to brush off, with normal filming challenges taken as something more mysterious. However, even the most skeptical observers might raise an eyebrow at the series of issues that impacted the filming of The Exorcist. Just as production was set to begin, much of the set burned down, causing delays. Shortly afterward, two of the lead actors, Linda Blair, who played Regan McNeil, and Max von Sydow, Father Merrin, faced personal losses in their families, which further delayed filming. The loss of a major prop during transit added to the disruptions. According to Ellen Burstyn, who played Regan's mother, Chris, 9 people connected to the production passed away during the making of the film, including a camera operator's newborn. Some crew members experienced significant injuries, such as a carpenter who lost a thumb and Blair, who hurt her back in a demanding scene. While some saw these events as mere coincidences, others were concerned enough to request a real-life exorcism from a priest who consulted on the film. He declined, suggesting that the troubles were more likely due to a string of unfortunate incidents than anything supernatural.